Hey guys, my name is Tina and I am a true treasure hunter. I love finding that special deal. I love thrifting. I love going to garage sales and yes, even dumpster diving. I have a blast doing those things. I love finding things at great deals or finding things for free, something that I can use at the house or that I can make into something that's just adorable, and just saving money wherever I can. And so, all of these things that I'm about to show you tonight are from thrifting, from dumpster diving, from the crafts I do. And so, let me move this piece back over here. First, one I'm going to show you is this. And no, I did not make any of these items except the tray. Everything on here came from Hobby Lobby. I am going to cut up some blocks. I have the wood outside already. I will stain it a dark stain, whitewash it, and then write stuff on it for Christmas, and I will do those as part of my Christmas gifts. This, I'm just going to go buy some styrofoam and do glue a larger one to a smaller one. I already have the fabric, I already have the jute rope. I don't know what I'll do here. I'll make up something. I'll make up something for the hands. Anyway, I already have most of these except for the styrofoam, so I'm going to make those for gifts. But the reason I started all of this is the wooden trays. All the wooden trays, the one behind it was a blonde, but all the others were really dark wood, you know, those ugly, old-fashioned 70s and 80s style wooden trays. I got them all at thrift stores. No, some of them I got online. But anyway, I paid $1 to $3 for them, came home, whitewashed them. I literally dipped a rag in paint, in white paint, just craft paint, and just rubbed it on top of them. And they turned out so stinking cute. So here's this one. Move that out of the way. Hey guys, excuse my coat. I'm going to sniffle and probably cough through all of this. It's been raining here in Texas for 3 weeks straight. It stopped for a few days and now it's back again. It's been raining probably 24 hours. I mean, pouring down rain for 24 hours now. Excuse me. This is my other favorite tray. Actually, this is my most favorite tray. It was already beat up. And since it was already beat up, I thought I would beat it up some more. So I took a wrench and beat it up, and then I whitewashed it. This is, again, my favorite one. These pumpkins are the orange pumpkins you buy at Dollar Tree for $1. I painted them. The style of my house is farmhouse-ish, not antiques, but farmhouse-ish. And so I painted this different colors. My colors are green, gray, blue, and white. And so I just painted this, all these different colors, and then I decided to go to add, these are shards of, or shredded confetti. I put Mod Podge on it, I applied Mod Podge, I applied this, and then I applied Mod Podge again. So when you apply Mod Podge, this is not coming off. I mean, it just, and it's the same with glitter. So you can add glitter to these, Mod Podge over it, and the glitter will not, because a lot of my Christmas stuff has glitter, and glitter gets everywhere, and with Mod Podge on top of it, it won't do that. So this is my fall tray. I'll add some more things. I don't know what I'm going to put on here yet. These are my pumpkin sweaters I made. There are tons of videos on YouTube. Just type in pumpkin sweaters and tons of things will show up. There's tons of different ways to do these. It will take you probably 20 minutes. Depending on which version you do, it'll take you about 20 minutes to do one. I went to the thrift store and bought sweaters for $3 to $5 a piece. The body of the sweater makes one this big. Yes, I know, it's crazy. It is crazy, crazy. It is gigantic. Can you see that? How can you not see it, right? So this is the body of the sweater. And then the arms, you cut the arms off, and each arm makes two. This is the lower part of the sleeve. The upper part made a larger one that's over there. And I spent probably 20 minutes on each one of these, regardless of the size. So the sweaters were $3 to $5. The stuffing was $3.50 a bag from Walmart, and I used 2 bags to make 25 or 30 pumpkins. I bought 5 bags of it. I don't need the others. But I'm making Christmas pillows, so I'm keeping the stuffing. Anyway, let me get this out of the way and come back to this, my little fall. I found this at Goodwill. It has a price of $8 on it. She charged me $2. This I already had. This I already told you. So all of this together, I mean, literally didn't cost me $5 probably. Even with the paint, 'cause I already had the paint and I've used the paint on multiple projects, and I paid 97 cents for the little craft paint. So you can't even really count the paint. And again, as I said, I'm making these. I've already delivered some of them. I'm making them for fall. Sorry. I'm making those as fall gifts. Here are the other. I bought lots of trays. I have a habit of when I realize I want to do something, like make a pumpkin, sweater pumpkin. I made 25 or so sweater pumpkins. I wanted 1, maybe 2 trays. I don't know how many. I probably have 10. No, really, I think I have 3. This one was probably the ugliest one that I bought. This was probably the ugliest one that I bought. This lining I did not like. It was super ugly. It was super dirty. This was a chocolate brown, like an old 1970 smoker's brown. It was ugly. So I painted it using the same craft paint as I did with the others, but this one turned off really yellow. So I think I'm going to go back in and just paint it white, and I may leave it white, or I may then come back in with this same color. It won't turn out yellow this time if the base is white. I probably am going to take some sort of jute or burlap roping or something and go along this edge I think it'd make it look better. But I initially hated this, and now I love it. I think it really makes it. All of these trays, as I said, I paid anywhere between $1 to $3 for them. This one I got for $1. Oh my goodness, it's like heavy duty wood. I got it at a garage sale. That thing is heavy duty. I don't really like the blue, but I don't want to go back in and cover it up and redo it. So I may leave it, I don't know. But I bought it to put ceramic pots in for my herbs. So we'll see. And it has little leather handles. It's homemade by somebody. And then to show you, I already had this stand. I've had this stand for probably 20 years. I never use it. It gets moved and moved. It gets put up in the attic. It gets brought down. It gets brought back down. I've tried selling it. I've tried getting rid of it. Nobody wants this thing, but I love it. So now I thought, hey, I'm just going to throw some pumpkins in it. And I have it sitting in the hallway next to the big credenza, the farmhouse credenza that has the other 20 pumpkins on it. Anyway, like I said, I'm doing all the pumpkins and the trays and things as gifts, and I've already given quite a few of those away, so I'm pretty excited. Sorry, I do kind of jump all over the place. These are 2 other trays. This one came red. I'm going to leave it red. It'll be perfect for Christmas. This one, I tried to do the rag painting like I did with the others. It just looks like someone halfway painted something. So I'll probably paint the whole thing white so it looks better. Yeah, I don't really like that one. This, we have a storage center. Like I said, a storage room. Storage space, sorry. Like I said, I dumpster dive. I go to the dumpster at the storage facility. So if you have one, peek in there every time you go, or just make a side trip to go in there. That dumpster is always filled with tons of little goodies depending on what you're looking for. I pulled this out. As I said earlier, I have a really bad back. I just noticed it's broken right there. But I have a really bad back, and it's really hard. I really can't. I mean, I have bulging disc and missing disc and herniated. I mean, so I shouldn't be lifting. I'm not supposed to lift anything over 3 pounds. That box is probably 5 pounds, so I do it all the time. As a side note, I was looking for a heavy-duty small box last week, and the best place to find boxes are in dumpsters, because even though they have the recycle dumpster, most stores don't really put it in there, and they throw it in the regular dumpster. I peeked in there, and I'm not kidding, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you, There were 200 to 250 bags of dog and cat food in there, and cat treats and dog treats. Yes, some of it is expired, but I climbed my butt inside of that dumpster and I got out every clean, good bag I could. And I ended up with over 200 bags of food that I've donated to our local shelter. They were extremely happy to have it, even though it is expired. They'll make really good use of it. It's all great brands. It's all your high-end brands. If I calculated how much money that was, it was well over $1,000. I mean, a lot of the bags I had were the big bags, and they were between $56 and $68 a bag, and I probably had 10 of those. So just close to $1,000. It blows my mind. You think they would give it to the shelters, and they don't. So anyway, I did. This I got out of the dumpster at our storage. Last week I got a butter churn. Not a crack, not a scratch in it. It's an old antique butter churn. I dug that out of there last week. There were tons of things in the dumpster this time when I went, but with my back. There was tons of furniture on the very top of the dumpster, and so this is the only thing I could actually get out of there. There were tons of other frames. I wish I could have gotten them. And I hated that all of that stuff went to a landfill. I always have somebody I can give things to. There's a charity in Garland that I'm outside of Dallas. There's a charity in Garland that I'll take truckloads of things to. They work with this entire neighborhood. There's probably 3,000 or so people that they help. They have a huge facility. They provide them with beds and bed frames and toys, and they provide meals for the kids three times a day. During the summer and the school year, it may only be dinner. But anyway, they provide food for these kids, and they teach people to read and write English. They teach them how to sew. I mean, they just teach them everything there. It blows my mind at all the things that they do for that neighborhood there. Regardless of how you feel about legal or illegal immigration, what they do really is beautiful. That's all I'm going to say. What they do is really beautiful. So I pulled this out of there. Sorry about that. I pulled this out of there. And what I will do, because again, I'm always thinking, how cheaply can I do something? How inexpensively can I do something but still have something awesome? I am going to go buy a gift bag at a store. I'll pay $1 for it. I will take that beautiful picture on the gift bag. I will tape it with duct tape here so it doesn't come off. I am going to paint this because it's quite yellow, and it's supposed to look yellow, and it's supposed to look antique. It's not that it's a smoker. It doesn't smell at all. I will paint this probably a red or maybe even a silver. I don't know what color. It depends on what bag I find. Put it up on the wall or on a art easel, either one, and I'll have a beautiful piece for Christmas, a beautiful piece of Christmas artwork, and it would have cost me $1, $2 max. The next thing, look at this beauty. I got her at Goodwill. They had a price of $6 or $8. I got it for $2. This is sterling silver. It has quite a bit of sterling silver on her. It is a antique biscuit jar. Yeah, I didn't know they had biscuit jars, I guess. Anyway, it is very, very pretty. I love it. I will use it mainly for Christmas. Maybe Valentine's, but I'll mainly use it for Christmas. I will fill it with that beautiful hard decorative candy. It's an old-fashioned candy. I've forgotten what it's called, but I'll fill it with that for Christmas. And then I'll probably pack it away until the next holiday that I need it. I love this, and I would keep it out, but the only thing I'd really have to put in it would be dog biscuits, and I just don't want to put dog biscuits in it for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, it's a beautiful piece of artwork. What else? I'm gonna. Can you see my horses? You can't really see my horses. I'll show you that stuff in a minute. This I got at Goodwill. Like I said, I love thrift stores. I love thrifting. This really is not what I was really going for, but I bought it anyway. I will probably bake some sort of Christmas dessert and give it away as a gift to some, because we're always invited to people's houses for the holidays. We don't have any family near us, so we always spend the holidays with friends. And so I'll probably give this to someone as a gift. It was marked $8 at Goodwill. FYI, you need to negotiate when you go to the front counter. Don't pay the prices that they tell you they are. Now, they won't negotiate with you if you have 15 items. They're not going to negotiate on 15 items. Pick the most expensive ones or the ones you want the most and negotiate. It was marked 8. I asked what her best price was. She told me 5. I said, I don't really know that I want it. Will you do $2? I mean, at $2 I could take it. And she's like, sure, I don't care. So I paid $2 for it when it was marked 8. And I bought lots of winter jackets, like dress, like stuff I could wear with jeans, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't really do a whole lot. I don't dress up a lot. So my daughter tells me that that I dress too much like a mom, and I need to change the way I dress. And so this was my attempt at dressing better, and she's like, Mom, it's still mom clothes. You need to get away from the mom clothes. And I won't show this to you. The video will be too long. I do not use clutches at all. I don't like them. I use large totes. I use small little crossbodies, but totes and wristlets, that's not my thing. But I was at Goodwill and I found a big Buddha black patent leather clutch with a big bow on the front of it. It's in another video I did. You can look for that one. And it started this frenzy. I don't know why, but it started a frenzy. And I bought 7 or 8 clutch purses from there, which I got them all for $1, $1.50. Even the big Buddha one. The next day I'm outside of Dallas. The next day I drove to Fort Worth to go visit somebody and spent the whole day thrifting and bought 5, 6, 7 more clutches, and these were part of them. And I did a video on that, but I forgot about these 2. These I paid $1 for. This gorgeous little blue gem. She's just gorgeous. It says Love Express, so I'm assuming it's Express Clothing Store. This is a blue suede, black patent leather around the trim. There is not a stain or mark on this. Great condition. I don't think anyone ever used it. Zippers work great. I actually used this Saturday. We went to the casino for my birthday, and this is what I took, and I just love it. I just love it. The only time I ever use a clutch is when I go to the casino. And then this gorgeous number. There's no name on this. That's Express, but there's no name anywhere on this one. I don't know what it is. This is lambskin leather. This is just gorgeous. All the zippers work. It's never been used. The sad thing is, I will probably never use it either. But it's great. It's cute. I love the color. I just bought some gorgeous, actually I will show you those. Oh no, I won't. They're in the bottom of that pile. For Christmas, I have a ton of winter baskets. I will pull one of them down out of the attic. I will spray paint it white or silver or something. And I plan on making pillows because I don't want to pay $25 to $35 per pillow at Target or TJ Maxx or Ross. So I will make some. I will put them in this basket. And I saw this today at the thrift store. It was 99 cents. I thought it was adorable. And I initially bought it as a gift bag. I thought we can get I can buy a gift and put it in here, and this could be the gift wrapping, and I could give them this. But then I stuffed it with pillow stuffing I had left over from the pumpkins, and I think I like it. I think it's going to make a really cute pillow. There's nothing wrong with it. Again, I said it was 99 cents at the thrift store. There's no damages to it. Nothing. Even has a cute little pom-pom. Pom-poms get me every single time. So there's that. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so I told you I'd dumpster dive. Can you see him? Look how cute. I've never seen anything like him. He doesn't smell whatsoever. So this is the one I was telling you. I think I told you this already. I pulled up to a dumpster. There were bags on the outside of the dumpster. Inside the dumpster itself was really nasty. I wouldn't have pulled anything out of that one. Sometimes you just have to walk away no matter what's in there. But these were on the outside. Had these big giant plastic bags, and it was the dumpster that belongs to a resale shop here. and it's a really nice one with high-end brand. So I thought, ooh, I think they've just thrown a bunch of stuff out. So I opened it up and I found these things. There was a box with my horses in it, with this in it, with a bunch of liquor. I think it was a shrine. I'm Christian. There was a bunch of Buddha stuff in there, and I would never bring Buddha items into my house. But I do appreciate beautiful things, and these were antiques, what appeared to be antiques. Like I said, I think it was a shrine. This was in there. There were bottles of liquor, bottles of ginseng. The ginseng bottles I have are $8 a piece. None of it had been opened. And this little fellow was in there. He's nasty. I'm sure you can tell. He's got water stains. I don't know if you can see him. He has water stains. His ears are kind of dirty, but he doesn't smell at all. I thought he was, yeah, his back legs are movable, so he can stand. And his jaw, his head is movable. But, so I've never seen anything like him. I'm going to try to find information on him. If you have any idea, please make a note in the comment, because I have no idea. There's no damage to him at all. He's just adorable. Oh, there is a little bit of damage right there, but he's just adorable. This is my favorite find ever, I think. This is made of fluorite. Fluorite is a mineral stone. These things are gorgeous. When you shut out all the lights and he's in a pitch black room, he emits a very bright white light. It's gorgeous. Fluorite is considered a healing stone, so it makes sense that this was in with the Buddha stuff. If it was a shrine, I don't know that it was. But look at the detail. I'm not a videographer by any means, and the lighting is probably bad, but just the detail. The horses are running through waves, and there's coral, I can't say that word, coral in here. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. And it's purple. Fluorite comes, I believe, in many, I've never heard of fluorite before. Fluorite comes in many colors. There's not a chip, a crack, anything in this gorgeous little piece. I am trying to find some information out on it on eBay. I think it was eBay. A single horse with the vibrant colors of fluorite. There was one for $3,000 and one for like $350. A little bit different horses. They weren't the same horses or by the same sculptor. I'm trying to find information on this piece. I've not found this piece anywhere. I've looked through Google Images, everything. So again, if you know anything on this piece, please post it. I would really appreciate it. And I think that's it, guys. I think that's everything I have to show, and all this is my thrifting from the weekend and this week. I would love to take you out to the garage and show you all of the dog food and cat food I have out there. I've not given it to the shelter yet because it's pouring down rain, and I had trouble loading it all back into my car with my back the way it is. So I'm really kind of waiting for them to come pick it up. If they don't, I'll just take it to them. Anyway, you guys have a blessed and beautiful day. Thank you.